Hello there, good morning. What's going on today with the precious metals? As of December 21st, well, gold is up $11.90 to 2,043.68. Silver is up a buck ish, $24.38. Platinum's down 13 cents, and palladium is up 85 cents. Palladium's a very I find it interesting because I know that the only thing that I am aware, not the only thing, but I guess the main thing I'm aware that they use them for is for like catalytic converters and things that clean other things, like air and pollution and stuff like that. And there was a time when palladium was actually, let me look up the historic price on palladium. I remember finding it pretty interesting. Price. So, like I said, today it's at $1,227. Past 6 months, it was actually up to 6 months ago. It was up to 1350. Year to date, yeah, that's bananas, man. $1,800 a year ago. The 1 year chart shows it again, $1,800. 5 year chart. All right, this is what I remember. I remember it being really high at one time. So it was up in 2021, April of 2021. It went up to $3,000, and there was a quick blip in March of 2022. Went up to $3,000. So you got toasted, man. If you bought it at the high because you thought it was going to keep going up, and then at 5 years ago in December of 2018, it was 1158. So I'm gonna go to max. I want to see. So historically, palladium was, and I think that, and I don't have the information in front of me, but I think there's a palladium group. A platinum group, and palladium is one of them. Okay, so let me just type it in so I don't misspeak. Platinum group. Okay, so it's funny because I thought there was three of them, and there are six. See what happens. Platinum group. The platinum group metals, PGMs, also known as the platinoids, platinides, the platinum group, platinum metals, platinum family, or platinum group elements, are six noble precious metals, which let me see. A noble metal is ordinarily regarded as a metallic chemical element that is generally resistant to corrosion and is generally found in nature in its raw form. Gold, platinum, and other platinum group metals are most often so classified. Silver, copper, mercury are sometimes included in noble metals, and they're clustered together in the periodic table. These six metals from the platinum groups, and they are, one of them I never heard of before. Ruthenium, rhodinum, palladium, osmium, iridium, and platinum. So, iridium I heard of, palladium, platinum I heard of, osmium Rhodium, I think it probably just sounds like another. Well, there's oh no, there's a bunch of R's up there. So rhodinium and ruthenium. Never heard of those before, so they don't really roll off the tongue for me. They have similar physical chemical properties and tend to occur together in the same material deposit, right? And then they have to separate them. However, they can be further subdivided into iridium group, platinum group elements. This is super interesting and intriguing. I mean, if you ever watch like those. And I'm sorry, I actually put these things on the table here, perhaps to to talk, and I got so enthralled with this topic here that I went off on a tangent. But I'll make this video about palladium because that's the focus of the topic. So they basically have certain geological behaviors that are similar, and I guess that's why they're found together in nature. So like I was going to say before, if you watch those, what's it called, the when they go mining for gold, what is it called, gold miners? Yeah, the big channel on it. The three elements above in the platinum group in the periodic table, iron, nickel, cobalt, are all ferromagnetic. These together with the this is really some complicated language. Together with the lanthanide element, gadolinium, are the only known transition metals that display ferromagnetism near room temperature. Okay, so I guess I'm assuming the colder it gets, maybe it becomes less magnetic. Okay, so that is palladium, and it's one of, when you go and look online for precious metals, palladium's one of the four that they show, right? Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium's always there. I don't own any palladium. I never hear anyone talking about palladium, really, in all of the precious metal YouTube channels. And I'm sure I think I have seen it for sale on eBay, and of course you can buy it if you have money. You can buy whatever you want. But as far as today goes, palladium is $1,240, and it's up $2. And personally, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't buy palladium because I just been watching it come down continuously, right? So since, let me go back to 1 year to date. Yeah, I mean, it was like $1,700 less than a year ago. So it's lost, a lot. It lost 27% of its value since last year. So that's too volatile for me. And I do own some platinum. I like platinum. I mean, I think I got it when it was close to 900 or like high 8, and now it's at 960, and I think that people still use it for jewelry. That's and of course for other things like catalytic converters and rust corrosive materials. And I think platinum's going to go up again. It's just one of those, and it is going up, right? It's went up about, I don't know, close to 10% since its low this year. And I think it's going to go, I think they're all going to go up, right? Because of fiat currency and just how things aren't worth any money. Part of the reason I brought my gold eagle out today was to, I'll probably be making a video today relating to that. But as far as platinum goes, like I said, I own a bit of it. I like it. I think it's going to go up. And as far as for jewelry goes, there's just too many famous people that like wearing platinum. Um, Gold has that very has a. I don't have. I wish I would have brought a piece of platinum instead of the gold, since that was going to be our focus today. And what happens is I do have. I thought I had a. What's that called? A proof here somewhere. But platinum, unlike silver, maybe that will be a good video too. This one's some silver coins, man, they just stay beautiful. I'm gonna say forever, or for a very long time. This one is nice. It has no milk spots on it or anything. Platinum looks like a silver. Looks like silver. If you that's a good. If you held a silver proof next to platinum, they would be difficult to distinguish apart. But like I said, but that's just like regular platinum looks like that, man. It's platinum's really, really beautiful. So there's nothing. I don't think there's anything that's gonna replace platinum. And gold. I believe a lot of, even though that, athletes and famous people wear gold still. It's just too reminiscent of old jewelry. You can't get that out of your head. Yes, they were making. There's antique platinum jewelry. Platinum is, if I remember correctly, is much harder than gold, less malleable, and I think making jewelry out of it is more difficult. So there's not it's not as much of it out there, and there's less, I believe, of the metal than I think there's less platinum than there is gold. Anyway, so I can see platinum having a strong resurgence at some point, and most likely it will follow gold. It's at half the amount, and at one point I remember platinum was double the price of gold. So gold was 1,000, platinum was $2,000, and that was for as long as I can remember. And then now platinum is half of gold. So historically, there is a precedent for platinum being twice the amount of gold. So imagine if gold went to, I don't know, 3,000-4,000, and then platinum had a resurgence to double gold again. You're talking about $6,000-8,000 per ounce. That would be super duper bananas, of course. But imagine if you had 10 ounces of platinum, and if all of a sudden it was worth $5,000. You got 50 grand right there. That's pretty sweet. Which doesn't matter for me, because I don't plan on selling it. So that's the crazy part about being a stacker or a hoarder or whatever you want to call it, is that if you're not in dire straits, it's just like security, basically. So that's what I got today for information on our beautiful December 21st. And if you stayed this long, I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.